but they just shortened the gap between them and the Lions. They didn't pass the Lions. There is no reason why the Green Bay Packers should be the favorite in the NFC North. There is no reason. And if I'm going to get the Lions at plus 185, 100%. 100% I'm going to take that. Again, always gamble responsibly. Always gamble responsibly, but there is no reason they should be the favorite. I have to see more out of Jordan Love. Their corners suck. Their corners are shit. Yeah, they might get to the quarterback fast, but if the quarterback's able to if he has more than 3 seconds, he's going to find an open receiver somewhere. And I see Klotz in the chat. Shout out everybody else in the chat. I'll get to some of your comments in 1 sec. I see Klotz in the chat. I want to look at one of Klotz's tweets that he put out because I really, really agree with it. I mean, the one guy that I thought of after this Micah Parsons deal happened was this man right here. Let's look at Klotz's tweet right here. Quietly, Taylor Decker is one of the top 5 most important Detroit Lions this season. His job just got a lot tougher with this trade, and the Packers most likely lining up Parsons away from Sewell. Decker is a good left tackle, but in 2025, he has to take it to another notch. Look. Think of this scenario right here. First and second down, Micah Parsons is lined up against Penei Sewell. Penei Sewell wins those reps. It's 3rd and 6. The Packers shift Micah Parsons onto Taylor Decker. Taylor Decker has to win that rep. He has to win that rep on Jared Goff's blind side. I love this take by Klotzy. Taylor Decker's job just got a lot tougher because now he has to play Micah Parsons twice a year. He has to step up big time. Decker has to step up big time this year. And next to him is a second-year guard in Christian Mahogany.
It's time to tell you about our friends over at Sleeper because you guys are football fans, and if you think you know football, then try to turn your football knowledge into real money with the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy sports app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. If you're a Lions fan, Jameson Williams, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, with more stats than any other daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live. Pick more or less from the predicted stats, and you can win up to 100 times your money if your picks win. Use the promo code CT Sports, and you'll get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply, as always, and stay tuned because I will be giving out my picks weekly for all Detroit Lions fans. Remember to gamble responsibly.
That's his help on that left side, and I like Christian Mahogany. But I mean, Micah Parsons is going to be Taylor Decker's responsibility for, twice a year. And I'll say this too. Johnny Moe's first task as an offensive coordinator is game planning for Micah Parsons with a little over a week preparation. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. That's why you have to love football. Let's see what Johnny Moe's made of here. He has a little over a week to game plan for a guy like Micah Parsons, but I think the game plan's easy, guys. In terms of head-to-head, when it comes to the Lions and the Packers, you run that fucking football. You run that football. That's something that the Lions were not able to do against the Packers last year. They averaged around 3.5 yards a carry, which is out of character for the Lions. They averaged about 3.5 yards a carry against the Packers this year, but the Packers just lost Kenny Clark because they traded him. And Micah Parsons is not the greatest run defender in the league. You might see 25 carries out of Gibbs and 15 out of Monty. I don't care if Jared Goff throws that ball 17 times in week 1. You run that football. You run that football. We are going to be able to run all over this Packers offense. And yeah, the linebacker crew, it's good. But after losing Kenny Clark and adding a player that's not that great in the run game, that should be the game plan right there. And no, I'm no football coach. But I guarantee that Johnny Moe is thinking the same thing. So watch out for a big, big week out of Jahmyr Gibbs in week 1. But yeah, again, guys, The Packers should not be the favorite in the NFC North. They're not. They're not. They're just not on paper. They're not better than the Detroit Lions. I mean, people are saying that. I mean, now Micah Parsons is the best defensive player in the NFC North. No, he's not. And Hutchinson is. Again, obviously, the Packers did get better, but they should not be the favorite in the NFC North. Period. Let's look at some of these chats here. Hamburger Harvey, awesome name. I just hope Johnny Mo runs the damn football. I think they will. Art, chip blocking from Laporta and Monty is going to be huge too. Exactly, especially when he's coming off the side of Decker on those third downs. You're going to have to chip Micah Parsons. You're going to you might have to take away a check down for Jared Goff to chip Micah Parsons. See what else I got here. Green Bay went from tied for second place to clear second place over Minnesota. I think I can agree with that. You'll see it in my power rankings here I'm about to do in a second. I think the NFC North is going to be really good again. Visionary Roar, shout out. It's crazy how people have the Packers winning the division and going to the NFC Championship game. You know how this goes. I mean, now the Packers are going to be the team to watch this year, and everybody's going to take them to win the Super Bowl. All this money's going to pour in. Yeah, they got better, but they're still not even in that top tier in the NFC. They're not with the Eagles and the Lions in that top tier. Even if you want to put the Eagles in a tier of their own, they're not even in the Lions tier in the second tier. That's just my opinion.
Hey, what's going on there? It's Jeff Iafrate. Appreciate you for finishing the video. You can check out one of the videos here suggested or show support by commenting, liking, and subscribing. And buy your merchandise, FisherCTSports.com.